Thanks for joining me. Today I'll be reviewing the KastKing MGTI Elite Bait Casting Reel. And for those of you who may not be familiar with the channel, I just want to let you know I don't do unboxing style videos. I review each product on how they perform under real, on-the-water bass fishing situations. And I do that right here on the California Delta, one of the toughest bass fishing environments on the planet. So if you're interested in a review based on actual hands-on fishability, you've found the right video. Let's check this out. First thing you're going to notice when you pull this out of the box is it is feather light, weighs in about 5 ounces. It's a fairly small reel. It can be palmed very easily with a normal size hand. The size of this is one of the reasons why it is such a nice reel. It can be paired with a variety of different rods. A Halo Vortex magnetic braking system. Get it set once and you're good to go. This system is something that separates this reel from a lot of other reels on the market. And we don't have to know the engineering behind it. It is a magnetic braking system that is self-adjusting. Once you get this thing adjusted, it's very hard to throw a backlash in this reel. That's the real-time fishing situation that you're going to see on the water. Let's go over the performance of this reel, and this is the hands-on meat and potatoes, what it's going to do on the water. Number one, it is an extremely versatile reel. It's designed to cast baits from 1/16 of an ounce all the way up to an ounce. So that's going to cover about 90% of your bass fishing needs. Very versatile reel. Number two, one thing that I really like about this is the star drag on this. This guy right here, this is what adjusts your drag, is really oversized and it's concaved. What this does for you is it gives you easy one-hand operation on the fly. Maybe you've got a big striper on, maybe you've got a big bass, you're reeling this thing in. It takes a dive, one hand on the rod, one hand here, you can adjust it. I really like this oversized star drag. The next thing I like about this thing is that all the adjustments, when you make the adjustment, you can hear them. You can hear it adjusting. If the drag pulls, you can hear it. As you're fighting a fish and maybe that thing starts to run, it gives you just a little more information that you can process. Man, that fish is taken out. It's really moving fast. Maybe I need to adjust the drag somehow, or you know, you have to tighten it up, you have to loosen it up. But I really appreciate that audible drag setting on this. 18 pounds of drag on this reel. A very small reel, but whether you want to flip with it, pitch with it, you want to put 50-pound braid on this and wrench big fish out of heavy cover. 18 pounds of drag. This is just an excellent feature of this reel. The other thing that you can depend on with this reel, and one of the things that I have had problems with other reels, you set the drag, maybe you're fishing 10, 15, 20 minutes. Hey, a guy like me, I may go for an hour without a bite. The next thing I know, I get that bite, I set the hook, and the drag has shifted. Once you set this drag, it is there. If you fish that thing for, you know, an hour, 2 hours without a bite, then you get that big bite, and it's a bite that you need to have a bone-jarring hook set. You can be assured that this drag is going to stay with whatever setting you set it on, and that is extremely important when it comes to fishability. So what have I been doing with this reel? Well, I can tell you this. I fished this under a variety of very difficult fishing conditions. The first thing I did was I put on a Vision 110 jerk bait, and I started casting it around on a very windy day. Casting a light, wind-resistant bait directly into the wind, this thing was awesome. No backlashes, no problems, and it really came through with flying colors. I have been doing some pitching under docks. I have been doing some flipping, and I also want to let you know that I have taken this one reel that I've been using and I've switched it from everywhere from a medium heavy NRX pitching rod. I've had it on light jerkbait rods. I've had it on, your standard 7'2" medium heavy rods. And I've had everything from jigs to jerkbaits, chatterbaits. What else have I thrown with this? I've thrown some topwaters with it. And I can tell you, this handles all of those baits equally well. So a couple things I also want you to know about KastKing. Number one is I'm going to give them a big shout out for helping me support local youth angling clubs. That's important to me, and I know KastKing has been very generous when it comes to offering products for raffles and things like that, helping me to support youth angling here in Northern California. So big shout out to KastKing, and I really appreciate your support. Second thing is, if you ever have any problems with warranty, KastKing will stand behind their stuff. When you call them, a person's going to answer the phone. You're going to be able to understand them. They're going to be knowledgeable. If you send them an email, you'll get an email back within a day or two. I've had friends that have used the KastKing products for over 10 years, and to a T, every one of them says, yeah, anytime you need warranty assistance, they will be there for you. So all in all, I really like this reel. It is extremely versatile. It fishes well under a variety of conditions. I haven't found anything that it hasn't done for me. I do have a discount code if you decide you want to purchase one of these. It's a 10% discount. We'll put the code in the remarks. And if you buy the reel, you'll get the 10% discount code. They'll throw in one of their TI forged pair of pliers and 2 tackle bags. Now, all through this, I've talked about how versatile this reel is, and I can tell you what I do. When I like a reel, and I do like this reel, I'm going to be purchasing with my own money a couple more of these reels. Just makes sense to, once you get that good workhorse reel, to have 3 or 4 of the same ones. It allows you to become really familiar with that reel. If you ever have a problem with it, more than likely you're going to be able to pull it apart and repair it yourself. If you decide that you're going to buy 3 or more of these reels, there is a discount code that I'll give you, and that is a 20% discount. I think that's a nice offer from KastKing. So with that, let's get the heck out of here. We've got a day where, it's coming on to winter time, and I need to get out here and get my last bit of fishing in before that winter sets in. So once again, I want to thank KastKing for sending me one of these reels to review. Very seldom do I find something that I'm sent that I am impressed with, and this reel, I can honestly tell you, I have been impressed with. Go out and take a look at them. And if you get one, fish it. Let me know how you like it. See you guys on the river. Thanks for watching.